In this video, we delve into the world of hares, exploring their unique behaviors and the challenges they face in the wild. We'll take a close look at the powerful legs and soft fur that make hares such incredible creatures, and examine the different species of hares found around the world. But hares are also facing threats in the wild, including habitat loss and hunting. In this video, we'll discuss the conservation efforts being made to protect these amazing animals, and what individuals can do to help support these efforts. From learning more about hares, to donating to conservation organizations, to reducing our environmental impact, there are many ways we can all contribute to hare conservation. Join us on this journey into the world of hares, and discover the secrets of these fascinating creatures. Fact 1. Hares are mammals that belong to the Leporidae family, which is the same family as rabbits. They are known for their long ears and fast running abilities, which are adaptations that have helped them survive in their respective environments. Hares have a distinctive body shape, with long ears that can be up to 12 centimeters, 4.7 in, long, powerful legs, and a compact body. These physical characteristics help hares to run fast and escape from predators. Hares can run up to speeds of 80 km per hour, 50 miles per hour, and have been observed jumping up to 3 meters, 9.8 feet, in a single bound. Hares are also known for their soft fur, which varies in color depending on the species and environment. For example, the Arctic hare has white fur to blend in with the snow, while the European hare has brown fur to blend in with the grass and soil. The fur of hares also changes color between seasons to provide camouflage and protection. Hares have a unique digestive system that allows them to extract nutrients from their fibrous diet. They are herbivores and primarily eat grasses, herbs, and bark. They have a complex digestive system that allows them to ferment their food in their large cecum before re-ingesting it, allowing for the extraction of more nutrients. Hares are also social animals and have a hierarchical social structure. During the breeding season, males compete for females through a series of physical interactions, including boxing matches. Females typically give birth to 2 to 8 offspring after a gestation period of about 42 days. Hares have a relatively short lifespan in the wild, typically living for only 1 to 4 years. In terms of taxonomy, hares belong to the order Lagomorpha, which also includes rabbits and pikas. There are many different species of hares around the world, including the Arctic hare, the European hare, and the black-tailed jackrabbit. In conclusion, hares are mammals that belong to the Leporidae family and are known for their long ears and fast-running abilities. These physical characteristics, along with their unique digestive system and social behavior, have allowed them to adapt and survive in different environments around the world. Fact 2. Hares have a distinctive body shape that is adapted for running and jumping. One of the key features that helps them to do this is their powerful legs. The muscles in a hare's hind legs are particularly well developed, which allows them to generate a lot of force and accelerate quickly. This is an important adaptation for escaping from predators, as hares are often preyed upon by animals such as foxes and eagles. In addition to their powerful legs, hares also have soft fur that provides insulation and protection from the elements. The texture of a hare's fur can vary depending on the species and environment. For example, the Arctic hare has dense, white fur that helps it to blend in with the snow and stay warm in cold temperatures. The European hare, on the other hand, has shorter, coarser fur that is better suited to warmer climates. The diet of hares is primarily herbivorous, and they are known to eat a variety of grasses, herbs, and bark. They have a complex digestive system that allows them to extract nutrients from their fibrous diet. One of the key adaptations in their digestive system is their large cecum, which is a specialized organ that ferments food and extracts more nutrients from it. Hares are also known to re-ingest their feces, which is a behavior known as coprophagy. This allows them to extract even more nutrients from their food and further maximize their digestive efficiency. One of the challenges that hares face in finding food is that they are often active during the day when many predators are also active. To reduce their risk of predation, hares have adapted a behavior known as cryptic coloration. This refers to their ability to blend in with their surroundings and remain hidden from predators. For example, the brown fur of the European hare helps it to blend in with the soil and grass, while the white fur of the Arctic hare helps it to blend in with the snow. In conclusion, hares have powerful legs and soft fur that help them to survive in their respective environments. Their herbivorous diet is supplemented by a complex digestive system that allows them to extract nutrients from their fibrous food. They also have adaptations that help them to avoid predation, such as cryptic coloration. These adaptations have allowed hares to thrive in a variety of habitats around the world. Fact 3. Hares are found in a variety of environments around the world, from deserts and grasslands to forests and tundra. As a result, they have developed a range of adaptations that allow them to survive in their respective habitats. One of the most notable adaptations in hares is their fur. The texture and color of their fur can vary depending on the environment they live in. For example, the Arctic hare has dense, white fur that helps it blend in with the snowy landscape and stay warm in cold temperatures. The desert hare, on the other hand, has lighter, sand-colored fur that helps it blend in with the sandy terrain and avoid predators. In addition to their fur, hares have developed other adaptations to help them survive in their respective habitats. For example, hares that live in open grasslands have longer legs, which allow them to run faster and escape from predators. Hares that live in forests, on the other hand, have shorter legs and are more agile, which helps them navigate through the dense undergrowth. Hares that live in arid environments, such as deserts, have adapted to conserve water. They have a specialized kidney system that allows them to produce concentrated urine, which helps them retain water. They also have the ability to reduce their metabolic rate and conserve energy during periods of drought. Hares that live in the tundra have developed adaptations to deal with the extreme cold. They have a thick layer of fur that helps insulate their bodies, as well as a layer of fat that provides additional insulation. They also have a lower surface area to volume ratio than other mammals, which helps them retain body heat. Another adaptation that is common in hares is their diet. Hares that live in grasslands and forests primarily eat grasses, herbs, and bark. Those that live in arid environments have a diet that is more focused on obtaining water, and may eat cacti and other succulent plants. Hares that live in the tundra have a more varied diet, which includes lichens, mosses, and other plants. Overall, hares have developed a range of adaptations that allow them to survive in different environments around the world. These adaptations include their fur, their physical traits, their ability to conserve water and energy, and their diet. These adaptations have allowed hares to thrive in a variety of habitats, and have made them an important part of many ecosystems around the world. Fact 4. Hares are social animals and have unique behavior that is specific to their species. During the breeding season, which typically occurs in the spring, hares engage in a behavior known as boxing. This behavior involves two hares, typically a male and a female, standing on their hind legs and hitting each other with their front paws. Boxing is primarily a mating behavior, and it is believed to be a way for males to establish dominance and compete for access to females. However, females may also engage in boxing behavior in order to fend off unwanted advances from males. In addition to boxing, hares also engage in other social behaviors, such as grooming and huddling together for warmth. These behaviors help to strengthen social bonds within hare communities and ensure the survival of the group. Hares also communicate with each other through a variety of vocalizations, including grunts, growls, and screams. These vocalizations are used to signal danger, establish dominance, and communicate with potential mates. Another unique behavior exhibited by hares is their ability to run at incredibly high speeds. Hares are known for their speed and agility, and they can run at speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, 72 kilometers per hour, in short bursts. This speed is essential for their survival, as it allows them to evade predators such as foxes and birds of prey. Overall, hares are social animals that exhibit a range of unique behaviors, including boxing, grooming, huddling, and vocalizations. These behaviors are important for their survival and play a crucial role in their ability to thrive in their respective habitats. Fact 5. Hares are social animals that rely on communication to interact with members of their own species. They use a range of methods to communicate with each other, including scent marking and vocalizations. Scent marking is a common method of communication among hares. Hares have scent glands located on various parts of their bodies, including their chin, chest, and anal area. These glands produce a distinct scent that can be used to mark territory or signal reproductive status. For example, Male hares may mark their territory with their scent to indicate their dominance and to deter other males from entering their territory. In addition to scent marking, hares also use vocalizations to communicate with each other. Hares have a range of vocalizations that are used to express different emotions and messages. For example, hares may use grunts or growls to signal aggression or warn of danger, while screams may be used to signal pain or distress. During the breeding season, hares also use vocalizations to attract mates. Male hares may produce a distinctive, boxing call during the mating season, which is thought to signal their readiness to mate. Females may also use vocalizations to signal their receptiveness to mating. Hares may also communicate with each other through body language. For example, hares may adopt a submissive posture, such as lying flat on the ground, to indicate deference to a dominant hare. They may also use tail signals, such as flicking their tail, to indicate their emotional state. Overall, hares use a variety of methods to communicate with each other, including scent marking, vocalizations, and body language. These methods are essential for their social interactions and play a crucial role in their ability to survive and thrive in their respective habitats. Fact 6. Hares are prey animals and are hunted by a variety of predators, including foxes, wolves, coyotes, and birds of prey such as eagles and hawks. As a result, hares have evolved a range of defense mechanisms to help them avoid detection and escape from predators. One of the primary defense mechanisms of hares is their speed and agility. Hares are incredibly fast runners and can reach speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, 72 kilometers per hour, in short bursts. This allows them to outrun many predators, particularly those that rely on speed and surprise to capture their prey. Another defense mechanism of hares is their ability to blend into their surroundings. Hares have camouflage that allows them to blend into their environment, which can make them difficult for predators to spot. For example, some species of hare have fur that changes color with the seasons, allowing them to blend in with the snow in winter and the brown grass in summer. In addition to these physical defense mechanisms, hares also have behavioral strategies to help them avoid predators. For example, hares are often most active at dawn and dusk, when their predators are less active, and they may also hide in dense vegetation or burrows during the day to avoid detection. If a hare is unable to escape from a predator, it may resort to other defensive behaviors. For example, some hares will thump their hind legs on the ground as a warning signal to other hares in the area. Others may feign injury, limping or dragging a leg to make themselves appear vulnerable and less appealing to the predator. Overall, hares have evolved a range of defense mechanisms to help them avoid detection and escape from predators. These mechanisms include speed and agility, camouflage, and behavioral strategies such as hiding or warning signals. These adaptations are crucial for the survival of hares in the wild and allow them to thrive in a range of different habitats around the world. Fact 7. Hares have a reproductive strategy that allows them to produce multiple offspring in a relatively short amount of time. The gestation period for hares is about 42 days, during which time the female hare is pregnant and the embryos are developing inside her uterus. Unlike rabbits, hares do not build burrows or nests for their young. Female hares can have several litters per year, and the number of offspring in each litter can range from 2 to 8, depending on the species and environmental conditions. The young, called leverets, are born fully furred with their eyes open and are able to move around shortly after birth. The mother hare does not stay with her young for extended periods of time, and instead, she leaves them hidden in grass or other vegetation to keep them safe from predators. The leverets are born with a camouflaged fur coat that helps them blend into their surroundings, which provides some protection from predators. The mother hare will return to nurse her young once or twice a day, but for the most part, the leverets are left to fend for themselves. They are weaned from their mother's milk after about 3 weeks and are fully independent by the time they are 4 to 5 weeks old. Hares reproduce through sexual reproduction, with fertilization occurring internally. The male hare will court the female by performing a variety of behaviors, including circling around her, nipping at her, and boxing. Once the female is receptive, mating occurs quickly and the male leaves shortly thereafter. In summary, hares have a reproductive strategy that allows them to produce multiple offspring in a relatively short amount of time. They have a gestation period of about 42 days and typically give birth to 2 to 8 offspring per litter, depending on the species and environmental conditions. The young are born fully furred and able to move around shortly after birth, and the mother leaves them hidden in vegetation to keep them safe from predators. Hares reproduce through sexual reproduction, with fertilization occurring internally, and the male will court the female before mating occurs. Fact 8. The hare family, Leporidae, consists of more than 30 different species of hares and rabbits. Hares are found in a variety of environments around the world, ranging from the Arctic tundra to the grassy plains of Europe. One of the most well-known species of hare is the Arctic hare, Lepus arcticus, which is found in the Arctic regions of North America and Greenland. The Arctic hare is adapted to living in extremely cold temperatures and has thick fur and large feet to help it navigate through the snow. During the summer months, the Arctic hare's fur coat turns brown, which helps it blend into its surroundings. Another species of hare that is found in Europe is the European hare, Lepus europaeus. European hares are found in a variety of habitats, including grasslands, agricultural areas, and even urban areas. They have long, powerful legs that allow them to run at high speeds and escape predators. The European hare is also known for its distinctive behavior during mating season, where males engage in boxing matches to win the affection of females. Other species of hare include the black-tailed jackrabbit, Lepus californicus, which is found in the western United States and Mexico, and the snowshoe hare, Lepus americanus, which is found in northern regions of North America. Snowshoe hares are adapted to living in snowy environments and have large feet that help them walk on top of the snow. Despite the different species of hare, they all share some common characteristics, such as their long ears and powerful legs. They are also herbivorous and feed on a diet consisting of grasses, herbs, and bark. Hares are prey to many predators, including foxes, wolves, and birds of prey, and have developed various defense mechanisms to help them evade capture. In conclusion, there are many different species of hares found around the world, ranging from the Arctic hare in the north to the European hare in Europe. Despite their different habitats and adaptations, they all share common characteristics such as their long ears and powerful legs. Hares have also developed various defense mechanisms to evade predators, as they are prey to many animals in their respective environments. Fact 9. Hares face a number of threats that can impact their populations, including habitat loss and hunting. Habitat loss can occur due to various human activities such as agriculture, urbanization, and deforestation. As habitats become fragmented or destroyed, hare populations can become isolated, reducing their genetic diversity and making them more vulnerable to disease and other threats. Hunting is another major threat to hares, particularly in areas where hunting is still permitted or where hare meat is considered a delicacy. Hares are also hunted for their fur, which can be used to make clothing and other items. Hunting can significantly reduce hare populations, particularly when it is carried out indiscriminately or in large numbers. Conservation efforts are being made to protect hares and their habitats. One approach is to protect key hare habitats by establishing protected areas, such as national parks and wildlife reserves. These areas provide habitat for hares and other wildlife, as well as recreational opportunities for humans. Another approach is to limit hunting of hares and other wildlife. Many countries have established hunting regulations to limit the number of hares that can be taken each year, and some have established hunting seasons to ensure that hunting only occurs during specific times of the year. Additionally, some countries have banned hare hunting altogether, such as in the United Kingdom, where the European hare is protected under the Wildlife and Countryside Act. Conservation efforts also include research to better understand hare populations and their habitats. Scientists are studying the genetics of hare populations to better understand their diversity and to identify potential threats. Additionally, studies are being conducted to determine the best ways to manage hare populations and their habitats. Public education and awareness campaigns are also important in protecting hares. By raising awareness about the importance of hares and their habitats, individuals and communities can become more engaged in hare conservation efforts. This can include activities such as habitat restoration and conservation, reducing the use of pesticides and other chemicals that can harm hares, and supporting conservation organizations and initiatives. In conclusion, hares face a range of threats including habitat loss and hunting. Conservation efforts are being made to protect hare populations and their habitats, including protected areas, hunting regulations, research, and public education and awareness campaigns. These efforts are critical for protecting hares and ensuring their survival in the face of ongoing threats. Fact 10. Hare conservation is an important topic due to the threats that hares face in the wild, including habitat loss and hunting. To support hare conservation efforts, individuals can take several steps to help protect these animals. Firstly, learning more about hares can be beneficial in understanding their behaviors, habitats, and conservation needs. There are numerous resources available online, including scientific publications, educational websites, and conservation organizations that provide information on hare biology and conservation. Secondly, donating to hare conservation organizations can help support efforts to protect these animals. These organizations often work to protect hare habitats, conduct research on hare populations and behaviors, and raise awareness about hare conservation issues. By donating to these organizations, individuals can contribute to the conservation of hare species around the world. Lastly, individuals can reduce their environmental impact to help protect hare habitats. This can involve reducing carbon emissions by using public transportation or carpooling, conserving water, and reducing waste. By minimizing our impact on the environment, we can help ensure that hare habitats remain intact and that these animals can continue to thrive in the wild. In conclusion, hare conservation is an important issue that requires ongoing efforts to protect these animals and their habitats. By learning more about hares, donating to conservation organizations, and reducing our environmental impact, we can all contribute to the conservation of hare species around the world. Thanks for watching this video on the amazing world of hares. We hope you learned something new and gained a deeper appreciation for these fascinating creatures. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel to see more content like this in the future. And don't forget to share this video with others who might be interested in learning more about hares and their conservation. Together, we can help protect these amazing animals and their habitats for generations to come. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you in the next video.